So this is the Pawn Guild.
Business with the guild, sir?
A word, sir. Are you the Arisen? I bring a message from the Duke himself. His Grace has judged your feat in slaying the Hydra most laudable. To honor your noble works, you are hereby welcome to the Worm Hunt. You may now accept orders from Sir Maximilian, Captain of the Hunt. Bring this writ to Sir Maximilian outside the castle gates. He will instruct you further. The document confers the status of Hunter upon you. Carry it on your person, always.
You can summon pawns as necessity demands here at the Pawn Guild. Beyond those gates lies the Duke's castle, I'd warrant. A smithy, I should think.
Duke Edmund Dragonsbane is a hero. He slew the world.
Merciful Maker, please, please no. Sir, I know it is not a matter fit to thrust upon a passing stranger, but... Please, I ask only that you listen a while. Just a short while. Thank you, sir. This child is my son. Was my son. His heart stopped not a few hours past. Always weak, his sweetheart, since he was but a babe. I had long known he would not live long. But to see it, to watch him slip from my grasp, I am left with naught but rage at my impotence. Fain to try any means that I might to bring him back, I look to magic, even curses. Anything to bring him back to me. I know it for madness, but still Here. Pray, accept these, sir. The first of those stones I bought from a merchant my son and I passed in our travels. He spoke of a powerful magic within it. Gather rocks such as this together, he said, and even the dead shall wake. Not that I am one to blindly believe in such tales, mind. Yet still, I thought there no harm in trying. And so I searched. But by the time I found a second, the whole pursuit rang hollow. 'Tis a vain hope to seek immortality in such trinkets, I know. I felt a fool for having e'er believed it.
It is said he was named
I've heard
Duke
talk that
before his
wakestones can be
cavalcade
found
reached
in the
Grand
Everfall.
Soren's gates. Even now, the people
I've heard
worship him
talk
as their
that
savior.
wakestones can be found in the Everfall.
Under his guidance, Grancis has known peace and prosperity. The enlistment corps scours the land for soldiers to man the frontier holds. Bards the land over sing of his exploits, albeit in the broadest terms. It seems no one knows just how he managed to defeat the beast. The pawns that fought alongside him must have
Now,
out somewhere.
where shall we head?
But where? This one cannot say.
Seems the castle walls
Day
are
to
reached by a
night,
flight of
this area feels completely different. Many of these are like to be homes of members of the Duke's court.
The Pawn Guild stands ahead. 'Tis a gathering place for my kind.
Ought we adjust our inventory?
Remember the item I asked you to find? Well, now, let us talk. Pray, call again.
Hail, friend. Been some time. Trust you've been well? But come, if it was idle twittering you'd wanted, you'd have sought a prettier bird than this old crow. Crows bring tidings, most oft grim. Me, I bring you work. Still grim, I'm afraid. Well, salvation again, naturally. Now there's word they've a man inside the castle. If that be true, he'll have need to leave the castle eventually to meet with the others. All I ask is that you keep watch. If you see someone leaving the castle, shadow them. I only have need of your eyes. Follow them and see what business has them out. I'll do the rest. Skulking about is more my line than yours, I know. But pray, lay your chivalry aside this once. I'd do it myself, but there's aught has me away from Grand Sorin for a time. Tell your findings to the innkeep. We have an arrangement. Tread carefully, friend, and quietly, what's more.
How's a day find you?
We'd best be watchful if we're to determine a suspect.
Let's search the castle. for
First, we must
suspicious
find our
persons.
mark. To the castle. All these workers going about their business. How lively.
We meet again, friend.
Take care, you aren't soaked in water!
You seem the type, unlike to judge a man by his mien alone. I would ask you a favor, sir, if it please you. A wise choice. I warrant you'll be eager to hear what I have to say. I have long searched for a certain tome. Salomet's Grimoire. 'Tis said its pages hold the power to grant the reader command of grand arcane magics. The book itself is ensorcelled, you see. Even a novice is as a grand wizard with that grimoire in hand. I would ask you to seek it out and bring it to me, sir. Recompense? Pray, let us speak of such things once you have found the book.
we don't deal in the like of grimoire. We're in honest business. Oi, there's a notion. Why not ask a thief? They're more like to have it than honest folk like. Take all the time you like. Do come again.
I've learned what to do in this quest. We can take on curatives and other supplies for our journey here.
The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls.
I've learned what to do in this quest. It is well suspicious. Let's follow him.
Don't get too close, nor too far.
Your eyes on our quarry.
Just what is this scrap to you? Loose those lips and might be our repaying kind. Oh.
Good work.
Anything else I might work on for you?
I bid you good day.
Let us tell the innkeep of what we've seen.
What business could Madeline have with that knight? And in secret, what's more?
The Knight's champion has insinuated himself into the court to send information to Salvation, most like. I wonder if there are rarities from abroad.
Ah, it's you. Mason told me to expect you. If you've a message, I could relay it. The night then, is it? Fine then. I'll pass the word along.
I've learned what to do with this quest. Which group of bandits has taken the
This
book?
must be an alehouse.
knew.
Many's the person comes to drink here, all bearing different tales. The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls. The guards do have much to worry on.
Ah, Arisen. My men have told me much of you. I have expected your visit. I am Sir Maximilian Eisenstern, captain of the hunt, so named by His Grace Duke Edmund Dragonsbane. I beg your forbearance whilst I detail what is expected of you in the hunt. The worm hunt license you carry permits the bearer to undertake the most vital of tasks, those missions given by Duke Edmund himself. Of late, all our will is focused on learning of and defending against the wicked dragon. A weighty task, to be sure, but one which the fate of the realm and its people rests upon. I am under orders to lend Arisen all reasonable aid as they might require. I would pray you return this assistance in kind. Many hopes are pinned upon you, sir. It will be my honor to show you the ready charges for the worm hunt. The choice is yours. Certainly. Then here are the details. I have important work for you, though some is of a less urgent nature. The task at hand is just such a case. Will you take it? As I was setting about to find work for you, I know not its origin, nor its age, but the writing it bears is old. So old, our men could only read a few words. Dragon, scar, arisen, heart. What little we know all points to you, sir. Best you should have it. If there's aught of import written there, we need to know. Your task is to find out. It will be my honor to show you. The choice is yours. Certainly. Then here are the details. We have urgent word from the Stone of the Southwest. A horde of goblins struck the fortress while it was still under repair, and they've claimed it. Though the hold is remote, its importance to our southern defenses is critical. We must reclaim it, and soon. The safety of the entire duchy rides on... You have my thanks, sir. I shall send word to the hold presently. I've sent some of the Duke's swords on ahead already. Meet them there and lend them your arm. I await good word of your success. It will be my honor to show you the ready charges. The choice is yours. Certainly. Then here are the details. I fear this task is no simple call to action, sir. It will no doubt take time and a more subtle approach than your other work. Perhaps you've heard of the society they call Salvation. In truth, most of what we know is the product of such hearsay. They are a band of heretics who worship the dragon and welcome the perdition it brings. In the chaos come with the worm's arrival, their influence has grown. Ill news indeed. Pray, keep watch for signs of salvation as you go about your business. If you find aught, tell me. Good. I'll rest easier for it, sir. It will be my honor to show you. The choice is yours. Certainly. Then here are the details. By the Duke's decree, we spare no effort in gathering knowledge concerning the worm. As one arm of that pursuit, we aid the faith in their examination of ruins and relics. One such ruin has of late become home to monsters. We've received a request for escort. They've asked for you by name, sir. What response might I give them? My thanks, sir. His Grace has commanded the utmost attention be given to... Pray, speak to Father Geoffrey at the cathedral in the city for detail. Were the decision mine, I would set every man we have to defending our strongholds. But such is our duty.
How's the day find you?
Unwanted possessions and other refuse ultimately find their way here. I had hoped, perhaps, to find a book here, but 'twas a vain hope, it seems.
Have you equipment to enhance?
We don't deal in the like. We're in honest business. Oi, there's a note. They're more like to have it than on. Take all the time you like. Take all the time you like. Take all the time you like. Do come again.
I hear congratulate. Have your pick. What will it be today? Understood.
Aye, the inn offers a clean bed, but it deals in both.
Asking after salvation, are you? You'll be one of Mason's friends, no doubt. All too eager, that one. He's been questioning everyone with ears to listen.
I feel more familiar with his quest now.
Ought we adjust our inventory?
Salomed was until the day he went mad. He put the fruit of the Council's research to the flame and disappeared. Aye, geniuses are so oft-touched with madness. But enough of him. I care only about the tome he kept with him in his research. I would make it mine, sir. Even if it means sifting through the muck to find it.
The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls.
None may enter the castle without...
Ah, Arisen, sir. I find myself in a situation most dire. I thought to sell some land I own to raise capital, but I must first evict those who live upon it. This typically requires a rather involved procedure, but times are dire, and I wish the current residents gone with all haste. They'll not hear this proposal from me, but from the Arisen. They are like to weigh it carefully. You are my best and final hope in this matter. Can I rely upon your aid? Ha! I wagered you'd agree, and I never lose a wager. They'll not hear this proposal from me, but if it were to come from the Arisen, they'd like to weigh it carefully. Please convince the residents that leaving quickly is in the best interests of all. Any rarities to sell? I'll pay you handsomely. Any rarities to sell? Any rarity? Right then.
I feel more familiar with his quest now. are somewhere within Gran Soren.
Let's find this Jasper fellow. Jasper won't have left the capital.
What? Our landlord would drive us from our home? Forget it. I won't go. I don't care how wealthy he is. He can't simply toss us out. I'll never leave. Ever. Not in 1,000 years.
We're like to find Pip in the craftsman's quarter. These stairs serve as a useful route in their own right. Now, where shall we head?
It must be somewhere nearby.
Feed for livestock, no doubt.
What do I know of the old writings? Less than I know of modern script, and I never even learned me letters. Alas, I'm a man of the sword, not the quill. Ask a scrivener, or a counterfeiter else.
The Black Cat is located in the Venery. I suppose the merchants have need of open space to ply their trades. 'Tis a port crystal, Master.
A stone to recall the dead to living. You speak of wake stones, Arisen. Stones red as blood, and sorcelled with arcane magic. The Reaper's Scorn, they're also called. Strange you should mention it. I heard tell a traveling merchant found one in a cave not a few days past. It may come to naught, but you might seek the stone on the shelves of Grand Soren's shops.
You can summon pawns as necessity demands here at the Pawn Guild. Speak to any pawn, and they will gladly join your service, Arisen.
No, what's this doing here? There, a tower in the distance. What says the map, Arisen? Seems this way leads outside as well.
Seems that many people live here as well.
There's no end of requests to seek out new knowledge of the dragon these days. I don't see how some old scrollings will thwart a beast what can't be held by stone walls. Might be that's why. They've no recourse but to hold out hope for some old magic wall. There's no end of request. I don't see how might be that's why. They've no recourse but to hold out hope for some old magic wall. Looking for me, friend. Bearing good tidings, I hope. They'll say to put me in chains, I wager. No, it's salvation brings you here, aye? I've had cause to ask the good folk of Grand Soren about salvation myself. Seems I'm cursed with a villain's mien, though. One look at my face, stalls a man stone dead. Had I your gentle manner, I'd have them singing long and loud, no doubt. Seems to me we share a common goal. Perhaps you'd take on my investigation. Ah, that's grand. Here, take this with you.
I've gained quest knowledge. We'll like him more candid talk now with that badge.
Those without a trade or the means to earn a wage live here.
Those without a trade or the means to earn a wage live here.
I've been drenched. Someone must know.
Dragon, heart, and scar, is it? Does it have aught to do with that drawing? The figure of hill figure Noel? You know it, aye? The man drawn upon the hill north of the capital? He bears a scar across the heart. Or the chest, at least.
'Tis a fair distance to Hill Figure Knoll. Let's prepare well.
Ancient writings? Aye, that's simple enough. If you've the coin, that is. What? Oh, you just want alt red? Let's have a look then. As I said, simple enough. That's dragon there, then scar, arisen, and heart there. The rest is no script, friend, just flourish. This slate's no text. It's a cipher. Like as not, it holds some secret meaning to folk those words relate to. I'm not one of them. I fear that's all I can say, friend. I'm sure you'll find all you need. Anytime.
Precious things gone lost or missing have a way of turning up there. The scrivener at the Black Cat here can duplicate objects in your possession.
Ancient writings? Ah, what? Oh, you just want... As I said, simple enough. That's dragon there, then scar, arisen, and heart there. The rest is I'm not one of... I'm sure you'll find all you... Boy there. Quite the pretty little item you have there, friend. Why not leave it with me a while? I'll craft you a forgery fit to fool the Maker's own eye. Anytime. I'm sure you'll find all you... Anytime.
What's more, the proprietor can furnish forgeries of certain items. A ladder, Master.
I've learned of this area.
We may be able to cross from roof to roof, Arisen. Some corners of the capital can only be reached by crossing the rooftops.
What of the eviction dealings, sir? Any rarities to sell? I'll pay you hands right there.
It's writing. A journal page, perhaps.
Speak to any pawn, and they will gladly join your service, Arisen. Might the pit be in the craftsman's quarter, Master?
Sir, you have need of me? Warnival would have us quit his land? Oh, fie, but this is sudden. Had he even a whit of the Maker's decency, he'd give fair warning afore such a request. I beg of you, sir, grant me a little time to consider what you say. I would strive to have an answer for you shortly.
Let's speak with Pip.
Forgive me, sir. I need...
Ought we adjust our inventory?
Who among you is... Yes, how may I aid you, sir? Aye, we pay tariff on Faunival's land. Oh, wants us gone, does he? I wager it's not so simple a proposition as all that. I know Faunival's the law on his side, but I'm loath to simply up and go at his command. It's a hard decision, sir, and not one I'd make alone. I've a wife and son. They should get word of this afore all else. They're off about the town, though where I don't know. Perhaps you could find them and explain the matter? I would hear their thoughts ere I make any decision. No doubt you are filled with fear and awe. It seems my wife and child are as yet undecided. I'll not press on without their consent. And why? Because it seems my wife... We dread the unknown, and ill know how to respond. Who among you has seen the dragon? Who saw it raise a village at the southern shore? No doubt you were filled with fear and awe.
Hear ye! Attend to all!
The gathering's to take place down in the catacombs, I hear. You'll not find me there. 'Tis far too dangerous a place to brave for a night's diversion.
I've gained quest knowledge.
Travel the land by Duke Ebnon himself, the Arisen!
Oh, I see we are kindred spirits, sir. Will you be at the gathering, then? Word is there's to be a high officiant presiding. Not that us lot will be permitted to speak with one in such an office directly, mind.
Can this Arisen slay the dragon as our Lord Grace did? We wait, and we listen for further word.
Forgive me, sir, but my mind is yet a-whirl with the matter. I need more time.
Who among you has seen the dragon? Who saw it raise a village? It seems my wife... I'll not... No doubt you were filled with fear and awe. Who among you has seen the dragon? Who saw it raise a village at the southern shore? No doubt.
Hear ye! Attend to all! The Arisen has a...
It is usually more lively. Pip. Must be somewhere nearby.
I'll have a look around.